Okay, so it's been a long time since I played this game. Please just hold up. Okay, good. So, it's been like, what, a month almost, I think, since I actually uploaded a video on this, and literally 3 weeks since I actually played anything in this. Well, yeah. I don't have much of an explanation. Actually, I do have an explanation. I lost my phone. I don't know how, but I lost the phone I used recording, so that's why this recording quality looks a lot worse because I use my much older phone. At least not 2 videos this time, because this one can hold a, even though it has less data it can hold, it actually uses less data to record, hence the lower pixels. It's like, I'm sure this picture actually looks worse despite it being on a much more stable recording setup. So again, the same thing, the box, but now it's a box on top of a book, on a chair, the chair you sit on. So now it's the same red box, the tie box, but now it's sitting on a wallet thing. Wallet thing is that phone's smaller. That whole thing's sitting on a book, and the book is sitting on a. Oh, my first play, I'm on this touchdown. Oh wait, I was supposed to be playing with the home team. Right. Well, let's go ahead and kick off. That's a way to kick off the game. I haven't played almost a month. Anyways, and then it's been a big hand sanitizer bottle is like behind it. I'll take a picture. And I think maybe I'll use that as a thumbnail. I don't know. Probably not. Anyways, that'd be a funny thumbnail. Anyways, so I guess what's going on here? Columbus, they're not. I guess they're going to remind everyone of the standings. I'm halfway through week 12. Out of 14. And this is a match between two teams in the Central Division, Grand Rapids and Columbus. The other team being Chicago. If Grand Rapids, wait, I think do Grand Rapids clinch the division? Yeah, I think they clinched the division outright. I'll have to check this. I'll have to check at halftime. Actually, I can check right now. I can check during the. Yeah, I'll check right now real quick. Let me see if I can find one. Sorry. Alright. Okay, so I did a Chicago video. Sorry, I'm gonna pause for a second. Just gonna see who won the. This is actually an outright division clinch. Okay, Grand Rapids won that one. 9. Now we'll do week 9. There's no way we're doing back-to-back weeks, so probably earlier in the season. What was week 11? I don't remember. Should be week 11? No. That was week 10. Week 11? No, okay, so we go like week 2 or something. There we are. Just check this out real quick. Okay, so yeah, Grand Rapids outright won the division. Okay, so Grand Rapids already won the division. This game's pointless. Grand Rapids won the division because Chicago's at 5 and 7. This is game 3, I believe, of this one. Well, let me think maybe. I think I know this is the last time Grand Rapids plays Columbus. Yeah, I know this is the last time Grand Rapids plays Columbus. But I don't remember. I know Grand Rapids won one of them. I don't know if they won both. Let me check that real quick. Yeah, it's been a long time since I played, so I don't remember the playoffs. Okay, definitely week 1. Week 2? Week 4? I'm just checking this out. I'm not big into the game. I'm just trying to see when Columbus played Grand Rapids. Let's see. Week 6 was one of the first time these two teams played. Yeah, here. Grand Rapids won big the first game. So I guess week 7, week 8. just to see what they already outright won. And yeah, I turned the leg game off. Okay, Grand Rapids outright. Okay, so Grand Rapids already won the Central. Yeah, this game means literally nothing. I just figured I'd record it because, well, I thought it means something, but also I did the usually. Well. Anyways, yeah, week. Oh man, what week is this week? This is week 12. This game means nothing. Columbus is basically out of the playoff race, and then even if they lose, I mean the worst case for Columbus is they lose and they're a game behind. They're a game behind Chicago with a game against Chicago to go in the final week for the 4th spot. I think the other remaining game is San Jose beside Chicago after this. Yeah, I'll play defensive plays. Just the destroyers, I guess. Alright. So everything got canceled. Like NAL, IRL. Yep. Oh, where are playing? Okay, I can rely on it. Where's my telly remote? Oh, where's my TV remote? Gently. Sorry. Look for my TV remote so I can rely on. Here, wait. There it is. There it is. Alright. Let's move on a little bit. Now you can actually hear it. Something like that. That's the plug for the air freshener. Okay. Bryant. Oh, by the way, that's actually, I think it's the most common animation that causes a fumble is that kind of push animation. I mean, in real life, I don't think a guy like you push a guy in the back until he drops a ball. Like in football, obviously, like in real life, like in regular life, like some dude's got his groceries or whatever, and you push the dude with his groceries. Yeah, the dude's probably gonna drop his groceries because you startle him. But like in a football field, where, like when you know people are trying to knock you down and all that, and you still got the ball, like, get somebody pushing you from behind and I wouldn't cause a fumble with a push. Contact with the ground would cause a fumble, but that counts as a contact ground fumble, which I don't know if this game has that, but I know in real life, like obviously a fumble by contact to the ground isn't count as a fumble. It just, especially in that case with the guy with Bryant, like he already had the ball, made a quote unquote football move, whatever the heck that is. Like, and obviously I know that Aaron doesn't have that. Catches make sense. That. Speaking of catches, Aaron Bailey gets that one touchdown despite dropping the ball 1 second later. The game says touchdown. Now, if only in real life Aaron Bailey had got 5 more inches to the left in the 95 AFC Championship game, and we would have a rematch of Super Bowl 5 25 years later instead of Steelers Cowboy 3. Yeah, Jim Harbaugh would have been was 5 inches away from a Super Bowl appearance as the quarterback on the Colts. Man. Okay, I'm gonna say something right now, just because I just kind of thought of it, because there's a Dunkin' Donuts like a mile, like less than, like a 10-minute walk from my house. I'm gonna say something. Krispy Kreme sucks. Krispy Kreme is terrible. It just is. If you think Krispy Kreme is good, you're wrong. It's not. I'm putting that in the video description. Krispy Kreme is terrible. It is. First of all, they don't have First of all, they have like 1 donut flavor. How are you only gonna have 1 donut flavor? Just 1 donut flavor. How are you realistically gonna have 1 donut flavor? Just a plain Frosty? Yeah, that's it. That's all you got. I get the idea of like being good at what you have, but like that's all you have. They don't have chocolate. They just got plain glazed. They don't have the cake kind. How does Krispy Kreme only have 1 kind of donut and stay in business? But yet they have like 2 products menu, 1 kind of donut and some soda. Actually, no. I got my. Let me look up the Krispy Kreme menu. Alright, my phone's somewhere. I lost my phone. No, I'm not looking. I think I'm sitting on it. Maybe I lost something. Look for the remote. I don't know. But seriously, how do I have 1 thing on a menu and and be able to run a place? Oh, I'm going to go for 2-pointer this one. Yeah, I don't like having 23 points as a score. 23 is a basketball number for Jordan and nobody else. And don't give me that LeBron crap. LeBron's terrible. Compared to Jordan, he is. Everyone is bad compared to Jordan. Sure, Jordan. Okay, yeah, Jordan did team up Patrick Ewing in '97, but he already won 4 titles by then. And sure, Jordan couldn't single-handedly lead the team to a title. Yeah, that is true. But he got close. But he played a but he played in a much tougher era than LeBron did. LeBron only got out of LeBron in the 2000 Cleveland only got out of the Eastern Conference once in a really historically weak Eastern Conference. Maybe not quite as weak as like the early 2000s, like Iverson and Kidd, and like, but he still couldn't get out of the East. Only got out of the East once. Whereas, who's the other guy? Whereas, sorry. Whereas Jordan, he sure could get East Conference, but he had to deal with the likes of like Bird and I guess no, the Dr. J. Malone Sixers and the Bad Boy Pistons. I mean, I don't even know his time right now. What did LeBron have to deal with? The Ben Gordon, the Ben Wallace, Rasheed. What, the Ben Wallace, Rip Hamilton Pistons? Yeah, that's a good team, but not as good as the Bad Boy Pistons. I don't know what else I deal with like in the East. The Wilkins, Dominic Wilkins Hawks. I think the Bucks were good for some reason back then. Again, I was born in the '90s, but been watching a lot of NBA videos lately, so. God, every time my first thought of the NBA is always Jordan. I mean, Jordan's better than LeBron, and Krispy Kreame is terrible. There you go. That's my hot takes for the day. Jordan is easily better than LeBron, and Krispy Kreme is terrible. And yes, we do have Krispy Kremes in Florida. Where is my remote? Oh, I was saying on my phone. I knew it. I knew it. Why do you not pronounce the K? Why do you not pronounce some words like K and canoe? Or no? Why do you not pronounce the K? What's wrong with pronouncing K's? Canoe. Canoe. Oh, that comes canoe. C-A-N-O-E. Yeah, as a Canadian person, wait. Yeah. How do you introduce someone to a new Canadian person? They're canoe. I don't. That wasn't even. No, that wasn't. I go shit like that. I love dumb puns. Oh, right. Playing offense for Grand Rapids. I'm not even paying attention to the game. I didn't realize. Let's see if I can get a sack with Damari in our last play for Columbus. Yep. Damari is the best pass rushing defensive lineman in the game. So, Samar, I think he had like 15 sacks the previous year for the LA Avengers. Yeah. Pitching count right there, 5, 3, 4 yards. Okay, third down 8. No, I'm actually pitching the game. Third down 8. Yeah. Exactly what the announcer guy said. The PA announcer guy. Let's see. That should be easy first. Well, maybe not easy first, but a first nonetheless. No. Yeah, well. So, okay, let me gotta think of something. I wonder what there are more of. Black guys with the last name of white, or white guys with the last name of black? That'd be an interesting question. I'm checking something in white and black. It's like Caucasian and African American, I think, or like the Caucasus Mountains, I think, is where the skin tone first started. And technically, if you want to go back like a billion years or what, I'm not doing like 500, no, 10,000 years. Everyone's from Africa, or I guess not thinking it's from like Germany or something. I don't know. Science is weird. Oh, I forgot I was gonna run a 2-pointer. Do I really need to? No, but it makes the point. It makes the point spread looks a little different. Oh, I forgot Mark Lewis was a left-footed kicker, and I forgot Clint Dozell's one of the slowest quarterbacks in the game. This is gonna fail. Go. Yeah, there you go. And that's why the 2-point conversion always works. You have your receiver defensive back blocking their receiver defensive back, and which usually can hold for about a second or two.
and then the fullback linebacker blocking their fullback linebacker, which causes the receiver linebacker to chase around, have to go around the here. Actually, I'll show you replay. What I mean like that. So watch this play. Right here, you can tell immediately. So you see, okay, so 10 is the receiver linebacker, 33 is the fullback linebacker for Columbus. All right, you can immediately see that he's a little bit back. Okay, so 4 right there, the receiver defensive back is running with a full steam ahead, which lets him get enough just to push that guy off back to the end zone to receive the other receiver defensive back. Then it lets the fullback linebacker, which is Avery, block the small receiver linebacker, block the, which causes the, from the motion. Oh, I see what's happening. Okay, that causes the defensive back, the defensive safety, have to go all the way across the field. The quarterback only has to run half the field. Even if the quarterback's a slow guy like Dozell, he's still going to be at least as fast, if not faster, than the at least half as fast as the receiver defensive back, as the defensive safety, as a defensive back, at least half as fast. And technically, he doesn't have to be half as fast because the other has to run a straight line to get the quarterback, where the quarterback can run a diagonal to cut some speed. So maybe like a third as fast. Oh, right. Oh. Now the limit warnings while playing is Columbus for the rest of the half, but big game. This Grand Rapids, all they're looking to do is, I guess, get home field advantage, maybe, with a 6-0 division record. Yeah, that's what they're all looking to do at this point. I mean, Grand Rapids, I think Spokane lost. I mean, they're 6-6, and they still play Arizona next week. And Grand Rapids already beat Arizona back in like week 3, I think, or maybe they lost to them. I can go check again, but I'm not gonna check now because I'll check at halftime. Oh, right. Hello. Oh. That kind of good. Alright, let's shoot. Thompson in the end zone. Touchdown, Thompson. Leroy Thompson, by the way, is a custom player. Had he did play in real life for the 05 Destroyers? No. I think the 06 Destroyers? No, I think he played. Yeah, he played for the 05 Voodoo. I think he also played for the Voodoo in 06. But of course, because of Hurricane Katrina, the Voodoo did not play in 2006. And yeah, the Voodoo did not play in 2006. So actually, I didn't play in 06. The Voodoo did play for. I forgot who Leroy Thompson played for in 06. Maybe actually was Columbus. I don't know. But anyways, but again, because oh god, okay, yeah, now okay. So because of Hurricane Katrina, the New Orleans Voodoo did not play in 2006 for again obvious reasons. So that works. What was I saying? Okay, so players from that 2005 Voodoo team kind of dispersed around the league. Like Aaron Bailey ended up in Grand Rapids. Andy Kelly ended up in Kansas City, but became the Brigade. Actually, wait. Yeah, I think that was Brigade. The Brigade coming out that kind of confusing me, because I know that for Kansas City they just had 2 teams. The Brigade and the Command with exactly identical logos, but different names. One of them was a team in the 2010, the other was a team in the last 3 years of the original AFL. The original, I guess the TV era, which is called, yeah, the 2007-2008 era. Versus the 2010-2019 era. So I guess that did actually. Wait, did I have an onside kick? I don't even remember. They got fumble or something? I legitimately blanked out. Did I guess that's something? The drive somewhere here. Oh, nope, I can't. Crud. Well, okay, I have no idea what just happened. I guess I did get an onside. It makes sense for Mark Lewis to get an onside kick. And that. By the way, fun fact about this game: the last player to actually be in this game that was in the real football league was Mark Lewis. He's the only player who played that was in this game playing the last season. T.J. Tolliver was the second to last guy, and I think Clevion Thomas was third because he actually came back in 2017 for like 3 weeks to help out Omar Smith, who of course helped out his former SaberCats teammate Omar Smith. on the Baltimore Brigade. I think it was like 40 when we did that though. Clevion. No. Let's see, he was 29, 26 in this? Oh, he'd be 37. Yeah, but that's still pretty old for a D-back. Actually, that's super old for a defensive back. I'm gonna call a timeout. Right, I'm not supposed to play. Oh yeah, I forgot. Alzheimer's got the pick. That's what it was. Alzheimer's got the pick. Where's Mary? Yeah. I'll just give. I don't know because I mean, it doesn't really matter. I'll just give Columbus like the entire. I'll just give Columbus like I don't know an extra drive or something in third. That's gonna be touchdown. Aaron Bailey, easy. A little bit. All right. I think I'll just give Columbus an extra defense. I'll just give Columbus like a whole extra defensive drive or something. Maybe 2. I don't know. Alright, the Destroyers down by 10 at the half, thanks to the best receiver in the league, Aaron Bailey, catching an easy touchdown right before the break. And normally I divide into 2 videos because I'm recording my old phone, which can hold more data. I'm gonna go with 1. And if it doesn't actually hold, that's fine, whatever. I can just, I guess, recording with this. Actually, I'm gonna do something real quick. Pause the game real quick. We'll call in a second. Alright, so that's basically what that was, is college books are due, college books are overdue. I didn't know the store even, the college bookstore was open because of the virus, because the whole college was shut down. It's not the college bookstore, it's actually like an offshoot bookstore, if it makes any sense. So I'm going to call them today at noon. See if they're even open, or what their deal is, I don't know. But one thing I noticed about the virus is why they make everyone wear masks. Like, they don't do anything for... just a piece of paper, basically. You can barely breathe out of. I think about coronavirus in general. Why do we not just, do what Sweden did and just let the virus roam on through, like it did in Sweden, and just move on? Touchdown, Grand Rapids. Touchdown, Columbus. I love what I can do. I can just what pull up? Actually, I kind of was a Marcus Allen. Yeah, you go full round, and then this time I punch my way through. I did the dive thing, and then I don't know, kind of like that. I just the animation changed and they punched. Oh wait, I'm saying this. Just so I can play their next drive, make up for those couple plays I didn't play at the end of the first half. Kick is up. Kick is good. Bum 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 bum. By the
so... Oh, user pick. F Leach. So that one comes triple coverage. Alright, so maybe they pull off an upset here. I mean, it doesn't matter. Rampage already clinched the Central. They're probably, even if they went 7, I mean, the only way they don't get the 1 seed is if they go 7-7, which is mean they lose their final 3. But even still, they could probably still grab extra 1 seed because how weak the National Conference is. I mean, the American Conference is probably going to have, 3 teams with winning records, maybe 4. Maybe it might actually have Atlanta with a winning record depending on how they do against Jacksonville in that final week. You got Jacksonville, who's 10-2. 10-2. Albany, who's 8-3. Both teams already clinched their division. I think the only division left to be clinched is Spokane and Arizona, which is going to be a winner take all next week. Which is actually the game I'm doing for week 13. That one's going to be a straight up winner take all because both teams are currently 6-5. They both went 1-1 against each. They both won one of their games against each other early in the season. Yeah, I think we'll play the next defensive drive to make up for it.
More comfy on my legs.
There we go. Oh, it does feel more comfy on my legs. All over. No, my legs feel numb. I mean, if Columbus does win this thing, I mean, they would go 5-7. I think they have the advantage over Chicago for the playoff spot. I'll have to check for that fourth final playoff spot in the national conference between them and Chicago. But that's I think also a week. But I think that's straight up going to be a winner take all Week 14 for a playoff spot. Yeah, especially. No, it wouldn't. All right, never mind. It would not be a winner take all for a playoff spot if Grand Rapids pulls this off. If Columbus pulls off the upset here, would not be a winner to force a winner take all. Be 13-14. Let me check. I got it somewhere saved on my phone schedule. Okay, so yeah, Week 14. Week 14 is when Columbus and Chicago play. And that one I think is a winner take all. I think that's a playoff. It would be a winner gets. If Columbus wins this one, obviously. If Columbus wins, the worst case scenario for that team would be 6-8, which is probably good enough to get a wild card spot in this conference. Jeez, I mean, the American Conference is the stronger one this year because I mean, next game is 13 is New England and. Yeah, Week 13. Week 13. Week 13 is New England and. Okay, Week 13 is New England Orlando. For it's like going to be the fourth seed in the American Conference. Tampa Bay 7-5. New England's 5-7. Tampa Bay 7-5, New England's 5-7, Orlando is 6-5. And by the way, the American Conference could be all but sealed. That's funny. I think the American Conference playoffs could all but sealed up. I don't think they'll still up seeding wise. Yeah, because Tampa Bay still has to play Jacksonville. Oh. Almost juked. By the way, juking in this game is pointless. It's not easy to do. Like I know the most recent Madden. I know the most recent ball game actually Madden 10. But I know in that one the juke is literally just use the right thumbstick left or right. Whereas in this one you got tap the B button, but you hold the B button, you do a spin. And that was terrible. That was crap. I remember what I was trying to do on that one. Well, crap. I was trying to pass to Damari, but I didn't realize it wouldn't. I've always tried. I wanted to get at least one. I think I do a tight end touchdown. Yeah, I do finally a tight end touchdown. Okay, so that was me being stupid. So that basically they just lost both. They just basically killed themselves with that one. So the Destroyers are almost certainly not getting the upset. And I guess I'm playing the Destroyers the entire third quarter, and then some. That was a stupid. That was a stupid. Oh well. Actually, no, I got some time. Let me check that. In. Sorry. Yeah, at the end of the third, I'm gonna check to see if Sorry, I'm just checking. I'm just gonna check to see if I'm close. Oh, by the way, yeah, there's like a little intro guy right here. This guy should tell us some intro stuff about the game, which is neat. Which is actually pretty neat. Yeah, oh, I guess I don't do that. Oh. Yeah, better idea. Make two. Okay, now if Columbus wins, that's one. Alright, so Columbus make two, and then week 10. Okay, so Columbus and so if Columbus does somehow win this game, it would be a split. That's what I was checking up. The Columbus and Chicago games. No, it's a run. I call that something again. Not really paying attention to it. Not really paying attention to the game. So yeah, okay. So Columbus. Okay, so if Columbus does pull this game off, then they would be playing Chicago, and then that week 4 Chicago game would become straight up for second place in the Central and a likely wild card spot. All right, so got 5, 4 to 6. Nope. Thompson down with a 1-inch line. Yep. All right. Sorry, brain blank. All right. This is way closer than the first 2 games. I think Grand Rapids blew out Columbus in the first 2 games in 2 squads. I barely played as Grand Rapids in the second half, like at all. This is the first time actually playing Grand Rapids in the second half. Almost half it. To the 4th. Is. Oh yeah, I turned penalties off. Otherwise, that'd be a 15-yard penalty right there. Right, just because I looked that late hit. It's one. Oh yeah, right. Can make them waste your timeouts. Okay. Forward. I'm going to try to run the clock down a little bit. 4 yards for the first. Oh, nope. Thought I could think that I could pound on the dude for the first, but nope. If I broke that first tackle, nope. Alright, so I'm just gonna let the clock run down, and I'll kick the field goal. Bill Gramatica. Yeah, the guy who's known for the Arizona Cardinals in like 2003, I think, for celebrating on a field goal kick and breaking his ACL. He played, yeah, he was actually in the game. He played for Tampa Bay for like half the season and ended up like, I think it was like 6 for 11 on extra points and 0 for 1 on field goals, and they just cut him in half like week 4 or something, week 5, something like that. They cut him really early in the season. Alright, so it'll be the last play. I'm playing as Columbus for the rest of the game, most likely. So I guess the all destroyers from here.
I think it's that bad. This last Grand Rapids, all destroyers from here. Most likely. Like Wii. Nintendo Wii. No. And that's going to go out of bounds. Alright, so Columbus is going to have to go 45 yards in a minute and 19 seconds in arena football. With a 2-minute warning on their back. I'll just let the clock run down. Why not? I don't know if it's recording anymore. It'd be hilarious if it's been playing for the last like 30 minutes, 40 minutes, or whatever, and it didn't even record. Whatever. I don't care. This game, I'm just have to do a game again. And this game had no meaning in the playoffs. So if whatever records, it records. Oh my gosh, my TV got nuclearly bright. Ow, my eyes. I feel like I need sunglasses right now. Yeah, my TV does that for some reason. I don't know why. It just does. Sec. Alright. Let's clock run down a little bit more so I can get a simple extra point situation. Oh yeah, that telemetry thing, I can shut it off. Oh, I guess I can't. Yeah, I'll just have to call from that. I'll think Ramp's gonna call timeout. Maybe they'll on this play, but not before it. Like that. That's going to be a touchdown. Or tip away. Well, 28 seconds to go. Columbus is about half the field. A little less than half the field. If they can score some points, it's 28 seconds at this point. They got one timeout left, so they got some time to at least stop the clock. It's a simple go for the points. Otherwise, you got to hope the Grand Rapids can get another Hail Mary. Same play I did last time. This time it's going to go out of bounds. 24 seconds. It's a first and goal at the 7. Play clock doesn't mean anything anymore. They have one timeout, 24 seconds to get to the end zone. This is a good pick of game of the week. Thompson doesn't get anything. Does he get back to? No idea. Oh crud. That one. Oh, picked off. That's game. That is game. That right there is game. No way I pull off this. That's game. So Grand Rapids is gonna sweep the destroyers and go 8-4 on the year unless I somehow cause a fumble on them. If someone cause a fumble right here and pick up that'd be like a. Nope. Yeah, it's not usually cause fumbles on big. Wait, did I work with that? Yep, a timeout, so yeah. Alright, so I got one timeout. So I gotta stop him on this play. I gotta stop him getting any positive yard in this play. I want a chance. There's a chance of winning this game. Which would take a miracle, but I can do it. I can pull it off. Oh, come on. Really got that animation? Wait. Yeah, he got that. That's game. That is game. Final score, 42-45. 42-48. I cannot stop the clock.
Grand Rapids is now 8-4. They have all but outright clinched home field advantage throughout the American Conference, the National Conference. Columbus is now 4-8. They are behind alongside San Jose, just desperately trying to get into the playoffs. Little to no chance left. They absolutely have to win out, even against in this pathetic conference. And that is game. Yeah. Let me do final. Where my controller at?
Yeah, there we go. Okay.
Aaron Bailey once again is player of the game, at least according to the game. He probably is player of the game here. He's again the best. He's almost not quite cheat code, but he's easily the best player in this game. He's turnover wise, Bochy's had 2 yards. Ooh, Columbus dominating on the yard side. Scoring. All right, and individual. Let's see who player of the game is. 2 picks. Nope. Warsek, maybe. But why did they get a Bailey? We had no yards after the catch? Okay, that's kind of funny. Bailey had 2 yards after the catch all game? Seriously? Oh, that's funny. No drops at least. Yeah, that's funny. Warsek, although he had decent yards after the catch, he can't cover the ball twice. Defense? Anyone get that? Saunders, no. Oh, well, athlete. He got a kick return. Oh, okay, it was Bryant. Did Bryant do anything in receiving? No, Bryant didn't do anything in receiving. White got some. Did he get a pick? Sorry, I'm just trying to. White did get the game-winning interception. Cornelius White's player of the game. Did he get a touchdown too? No, not even close. Yeah, okay. If anyone's gonna, Cornelius White's gonna be player of the game. With these, even though he did lose some yards in the ground, he got 3 catches. No player of the game. Yeah, no one. I don't think anyone's worthy of a player of the game. There you go. Thank you for watching.
Recording? Ha! It's still recording. That's awesome.